Welcome back everyone to another Fantasy 14 video. Today I'm looking at the two new jobs that will be coming out in Endwalker, Sage and Reaper. I did actually sort of see the trailers to these two classes that's coming out, or jobs should I say. But it was so late at night because it was streamed at the FanFests that was took in Japan. And here in the UK it was like 4 or 5 AM in the morning or something. So I sort of like had a quick look on my phone and it was quite bad quality when they were streamed. I didn't really get to see it all. So I thought I'd have a look at it again today in better quality. I know the trailers have been out for probably 6 months for the Sage, I'd imagine, and the Reaper probably another 3 months, maybe 2 months, I don't know. But there is a lot of people getting into the game now and they might not have seen the Endwalker stuff. I am going to say probably a little spoiler probably on the Sage one, because there is a question I want to ask the community that might be able to answer it for us in the comments. I'm not too sure, but I will let you know when I'm going to ask it, basically, so you can sort of skip ahead about 10-20 seconds or so. So the Sage that we're going to look at first is the new healer. Looks kind of interesting, to be honest. The only heal I've got sort of max 80 and pretty well geared Eden wise is the White Mage. I've leveled me Summoner to about 65 and I did switch it to a Scholar the other day, and oh god, my brain was having a meltdown. It was so complicated. Literally the equivalent of the Eos and Celine was literally carrying us. But yeah, I'll delve straight in. If you do like these videos, again guys, please leave a like, subscribe, or just comment below and I'm happy to chat to you. And yeah, it's been great. I'll start. Music's very jazzy, kind of reminds us of a Google library, maybe. Look, I'm guessing this has something to do with the Charlian area. Actually, I should have maybe said that, but I don't know if it's a spoiler, because depending on the story, they do mention Charlian, but we do go there apparently in Endwalker. It shows it in the trailer, so we pretty much are. I'm guessing this is Charlian area, but yeah, very fancy. What's really weird when you see the job classes, job classes, or just jobs, should I say? I've got to get out of the habit of that. In Final Fantasy, when you see the healer, they have a tank as well to show like the abilities getting used on them. But I think it's going to be really strange that you sort of like your character probably like waving the arms around and all that, and all the what I call Gundam wings, like the robot thing, like I don't know what they're called actually on the Sage. They'll be flying around you doing most of the healing and whatever, like the abilities, so it's going to be quite cool to see. Oh, okay, that's if you don't know, in this game, not as much in I think other MMOs, DPS is a big factor when it comes to the healers. Like they're required to do quite a lot of damage, which is kind of a good and bad thing, I guess, for certain people. But yeah, that looked like a cool DPS ability, single target. They're like that, like sort of flicks his arm and the fly off. It looks so cool. Guessing a shield. Big AoE that kind of reminds us of the Machinist, like, you know, when the LB3 comes up and the laser just like zaps them all. Kind of like that. I'm guessing it's an AoE. Probably the victory pose or something like that. That's kind of cool. Or job pose. Yeah, overall it's very short, very good, very flashy. I'd imagine day one, maybe day one on the same week of the release of Endwalker. Maybe not so much the early access if you pre-order it. I'd imagine tanks are going to be loving it, because the queues will be full of Sages. DPS queues are going to be absolutely atrocious. They're going to be terrible, just like they did with Samurai. So I'd imagine leveling Sage might be quite quick, depending on queues. I don't know how popular it's going to be. Compared to Reaper, I do remember Reaper being quite cool. Like I say, it was very blurry and I thought I'd look back in on it. I probably did, probably months ago. But yeah, I'll flick over to the Reaper. Hopefully this works, as I might go straight to the window capture on that. Hopefully it does. Yeah, cool. So very different trailer wise, very different vibe. Are these meant to be like what to me looks like a lot of dead corpses of enemies and whatnot on a battlefield? Maybe I don't know if this is a new area or not. I don't know. Did that just come out of a corpse on the body or on the floor like a corpse? Looks very cool though. Right, so I'm gonna say the spoiler now. If you haven't played the 5.55, I think it is, or 5.58, or basically the end of the story of Shadowbringers, skip ahead 20 seconds or 30 seconds. I'll probably do like a thumbs up to let you let you know when it's safe to come back. Unless you've seen the Endwalker trail, then you probably already know. But I'm just gonna warn you now. Like basically, starting from now, I am gonna say spoilers. So I'll give it a few seconds. Okay, guys. So in the story, basically, when I got to the end, and obviously in the Endwalker, Xenos has a scythe, so he's basically becoming a Reaper job. What I'm wondering is, does he also get one of these Reapers around him when he gets to a certain power? Or is it just when you reap souls you gain power? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand completely what Xenos is doing. It looks to me like he's killing people, like soldiers, in order to gain power, or power the weapon, or him. I'm not too sure. But I'm just wondering if he's going to get like equivalent to one of these Reapers. I'm just curious to see what you guys think about that. Which would be pretty cool, that you would have to fight him with, like, say, like a side Reaper coming out of him or whatever. Like, I don't know if the job's just the Reaper and this is called something different. I keep saying like if it's here, but it's not. I'm just wondering if like that's classed as the Reaper. I don't know. I don't know that much about it. I missed a lot of the live letter, but I'm just wondering if, you know, if any is know any information, you know, comment and let it know. But yeah, that was basically the spoiler. So yeah, I'll do the little thumbs up to let people know. Right, okay, welcome back to the guys that had to skip due to spoilers. I'll just play it. Looks very interesting, and I really like the music. It's very calming. Very flashy. That is so badass. Like, even just the basic abilities. So, if I remember correctly, your main abilities look like a bluish turquoise colour, but the Reaper's is red, so it's very contrasting. Like, so you can see which one's doing which is kind of cool. I'm wondering if they're gonna have a button in it, a bit like the summons, where they can resize the Reaper. Because for other people, I'm not too sure if they will actually see the Reaper that comes out, because like, if they knock off job abilities, this might be classed as a job ability, so they might not see the Reaper. It might just be you, but it might be a bit overpowering from the size of it, and with its swings and abilities it might be a bit too much. I don't know, but it looks sweet. And I've got to say, like, I love the AF gear that they're wearing. Same as like what Yoshi P was wearing. Right, so this I kind of vaguely remember being like one of the awesome things about it. So I'm not sure if the actual weapon changes appearance, but obviously your character's clothing changes appearance. You lose the whole, like, the mask and the long, like, well, not cowboy hat, but, like, you know what I mean, like big hunter hat thing. and you come out with like basically the Reaper's robes and stuff, which is really cool. I'm guessing it's basically a meter that you build up, you pop it, you go into this sort of like trance, like bit like something like that. You go into a trance gauge and you've got to burn all your abilities down, or if the actions sorry, the actions on your bar actually change to certain abilities, or if your abilities just look different or flashier, like turn red or whatever. But it's so cool. Very I've noticed every slash he does, he sort of like bounces, like he's bouncing off the ground. That's kind of crazy and weird to see, but cool at the same time. I am looking so forward to this job class. It's unreal. I haven't really played much melee for a long time. Yeah, so that was really cool. And this outfit alone's just badass. Like, especially when Yoshida or Yoshi P wore it, was so good. I know you had to lose a lot of weight to fit into the outfit as well, you were saying, which is even more crazy. You would think they would sort of resize him and be sort of like, you got a bit of a belly, even though he is quite a, what I call, slender man compared to myself. Yeah, both classes look absolutely amazing. Again, guys, if you want us to sort of look up anything, react to anything, comment below, or if you just want to chat, totally fine by me. I've also started linking me me Twitch, me Twitter, in the chat, in the description for the channel for me Twitch, and obviously me Twitter stuff. I am trying to post more on me Twitter now. I didn't really use it in the past. It didn't feel like I was getting it out to much audience. But I could be totally wrong. I'm going to give it a shot because I am starting to draw a lot more lately on me iPad, and I'm starting to try and talk to people on there, get feedback, sort of post when I'm going live on Twitch, when I'm posting videos, just to let you know in case like notifications don't work. But again, guys, if you like the videos, please subscribe, like, comment, everything. It just helps us out so much. And as always, guys, have a good day and thank you.